Alright. Playing some more I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, just testing the audio a little bit. Now I will load into my current game. I think it's the top, I think. Yes, this is right. Oh yeah, I still gotta replay Nimdoc all the way through. I'll play Ellen. Ellen.
Not as beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong face, yes, strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite, Ellen. Let's play a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the Earth. The infant computers that were the three lobes of that first Gestalt mind. And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard, electronic pyramid nowhere, and yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat?
Let me lower my volume slightly.
Junk. It's made of crap. This Am sucker needs intensive therapy.
I'm dang Am.
It's made of crap. This
Hysteria is a condition in which psychological conflict is turned into physical symptoms. Yeah, it seems like,
And when I step under...
What is it?
Suspended door. Wide open up there. Come into my parlor, said the maniac Am to the little black girl. And when I step under, does it fall and kill me?
So it's kind of like, they sort of like play on like old tropes, like of women back in the day, of like the idea of hysteria. Like, if you've seen, you know, Night of the Living Dead, the women in that movie is very hysterical.
Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs.
It's kind of interesting.
This is crushed electric. This is one big ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery.
But yeah, there's a lot of kind of talk about
Now,
these sorts of like,
yeah,
just Ellen's experiences. I don't want to say too much, but it's interesting how they kind of focus on that stuff.
This is one.
I'm not trying to look at that. I'm trying to look at the fountain.
At last, water. How long's it been since I actually had a drink?
Better drink some water.
I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips.
That would be quite annoying.
Crushed elect. This is one big ugly monument to the inevitable.
Let me turn down a little more. What the heck? I don't know why this game is so loud for me.
Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsai Engineering. Hated it then, Hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow.
So Ellen has a kind of irrational disliking of the color
Each of these
yellow.
video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch.
Which I think they said, but it's important to note, I
Each of these
suppose.
video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch. Each of
I don't know why I keep repeating that.
an Egyptian burial chamber. Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day job.
Dang, what a hater.
Each of these...
Get good, Am.
What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Am's original components?
I think she's right about that. See what this thing is?
The Holy Grail! And we only had to wipe out the entire human race and fall into the center of the world to find it. Jesus wept. Must have been afraid of it the same as me, 'cause it's yellow.
It always comes back to that yellow. What's up with the yellow?
Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands. Yeah, okay, outside. Now what?
It is kind of funny how she comments on that. Yeah, something else with Ellen is she kind of speaks in, like, I guess, African-American vernacular English. Well, I think that's... They're kind of
These
trying to...
wires. Looks like they're hot.
Like, I think that's what they're trying to make you think, but I don't think it's like...
Thank goodness I was an electrical engineer. I managed to join the wires without frying myself.
It sounds like it was written by, like, nerdy 90s white guys trying to think of what, like, a black lady would say.
What the hell am I looking at?
I don't know what doing the wires did. Oh, that's probably what it did.
Something about this image breaks my heart.
It is interesting. Ellen seems very sympathetic to Benny, which is sort of an interesting aspect of their
hell am I
characters. She seems to have like kind of a maternal relationship with him.
Queen of the toaster experts. Anybody got a rat bastard computer they need hot-wired?
But yeah, I remember I said that last time I went into this. It's like they wonder like teak
Thing,
jive or
like
something.
a bad meal come to life. And the yellow. Why is everything so damned yellow? And why does it terrify me so? Paralyze me so?
But I feel like I've never heard black people talk like this. So it's just kind of goofy.
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. I've got to get the cup. That Holy Grail. My Holy Grail. But if I go in there, that Sphinx will have me for buffet. On the other hand, I don't hear it. Maybe it bit the head off a chicken and went to sleep. So I go in. Yeah, but...
Can't she just look at the monitor? That's the wrong one. But yeah, I don't think there's anything. Oh yeah, it looks
the
gone.
Holy Grail!
Or wait, wasn't that the same thing we saw before?
No.
Okay, did not go to
I've got to
sleep.
get on the... Oh, I can't...
But yeah, I don't think there's any mean-spirited. I don't think there's anything mean-spirited about
Looks
it.
like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Nothing like cutting-edge technology.
Cause I think they're trying to make her seem like she's authentic, so she
I don't
talks
need this
kind of.
crap.
She's not always like
This
AAVE. Well, it really doesn't seem like, but sometimes she's like
and when I,
sucker or mother.
And
And it's
when-
like what? I don't
and
know.
when
Crap!
when-
I'm trying to go in, Ellen. Sure, sometimes this doesn't work the way you want it to. But yeah, it's kind of an unusual thing about her scenario.
Something about this image breaks me. Something about... What the hell am I...
I should just be pushing all the buttons.
Someone's watching me from one of the windows. Where is this? What am I seeing? How far away? Am is bigger than I like to think, more powerful than I want to admit.
Am's too OP.
Honky Tonk Dust Bowl Dead Dog Roadside Saloon. Oh my, yes. Could I use a drink? Yes, indeedy. A drink.
That's a Gorster scenario, which we have not done yet.
Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my.
Oh,
Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard?
Am really is a rat bastard. Now what's this one do?
Ovens. But not bread baking ovens, too big and dirty. If you're trying to scare me, Am, you're doing a fly job of it. I'm disgusted. Take it away.
Yeah, doing a fly job. Like, who says that?
I can't go.
I don't know. That's what I don't like about her scenario. But I like Ellen as a character.
I knew it.
I don't know why I try to do that.
Want to know how much I don't want to go down there? Want to know how much I want to...
That's a funny thing to
This
say.
is what I saw on the monitor. Right underneath me. And what a surprise. All styling in yellow, as usual.
Styling.
Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read. But hieroglyphics? No way, baby.
So that's another
I looked at the
interesting thing
text
about
to
this
say I
game.
wasn't scared. So why does this sarcophagus terrify me? Small box, cramped, tiny space, trapped, like being put in a coffin while you're still alive.
That's another interesting thing is that in the game Ellen is like kind of a techie, like I think she's like an engineer or something. I can't remember exactly what she said inside engineering, right? Which is kind of interesting because they don't really give you any of that information in the original. I guess they don't really give you that information about anybody except Benny and I guess Gorster to some
how's the
degree.
family? Read any good papyrus lately? You dirty rat. I'm gonna give it to you the way you give it to my sister. Watch it, statue baby, you'll go hoarse.
Why is she doing like a impression of like some 30s mobster or something?
Stand clear.
Okay.
Stand clear.
Who are you?
I am Anubis, guardian of the dead.
I think this is that one guy again who keeps doing all like the spooky voices. It's kind of funny. Let
Why
me use a
won't you let me use
keypad.
the keypad?
I must protect this tomb from all who would rob it.
Return the slab. Made me think of that. I'm not
I
a
am
grave
not a
robber.
grave robber.
What purpose could you have here other than to steal something?
I won't steal anything. I just need to know if you can tell me where Am's original brain
I won't
components
steal
are.
anything. I just need to know if you can tell me where Anne's original brain components are.
I only guard the souls of the dead. I know nothing of that which does not sing the song of the soul.
This guy sure is fun.
Answer me this. Who's sealed up in the scary sarcophagus?
A terror that, even in its entombment, torments your soul.
A That's funny.
You'll never get laid with that line of stuff, Anubis. Take care of your own boring self. Bye now. You'll never...
Actually, I do like Ellen. She's got more of a sense of humor.
Dry and musty and yellow for a change. No wonder they can't rent this place. Not even with a lovely spa upstairs. Nothing else here but this yellow cloth. This yellow cloth.
I'm not a big fan of yellow myself.
No, I can't. Gotta get out of here.
Oh, crap.
Another panic attack. I feel so ashamed.
Don't be ashamed. Poor Ellen.
I've got... Why does everything have to be so damn yellow?
I don't know. What is this little device? Armatron.
This reminds me of those Waldos my company designed for assembly line work.
Waldos. I've never heard that term before. Is that what those, like, robot arms are called?
At last, a clue. I think. Armatron holding forceps in its claw. Now, why is the Armatron holding a pair of forceps in its claw?
Let me try to take the forceps.
These forceps look like the tool I used to use for pulling out ROM chips.
Okay.
Some yellow threads stuck in its claw. So where did they come from?
I guess this yellow fabric.
Some yellow
I don't know why she keeps going, like, back and forth.
jar. Used to store the holy entrails after the mummification of a body. And they said a liberal education wouldn't help me get a job.
That is
Nice
interesting observation.
Nice decoration. Damned if I know what it is, though.
Let's go into the spooky area. Can I go back there? No. Can I go over here? Sometimes you can, like, go... You can, like, kind of break the fourth wall, sort of.
This could go on for
Like,
centuries.
move towards
and
the
we
character.
This looks like
crap. I didn't mean to skip that dialogue. Let me go back. Crap, now is it not playing? Dang, I hate it when I do that.
I wonder if this Ammon's a planet.
They did play it the second
From under-
time. Gosh, so annoying. I wanted to hear what she said. Dang it. Sorry
I
about
wonder
that.
if this stuff is authentic. Ammon's a planet. I wonder if these were buried under the mountains in the Valley of the Kings and Am dug them up from underneath.
Seems like something Anne would do.
Why does everything have to be so damn yellow?
I feel like I can get that gem.
Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, sure. If I could, I would. So do it. I can't. The statue's too... Yeah, I know, dummy. It's too yellow. And yellow scares the crap out of you. Overcome it. Do it. Sure. Easy for you to say.
That was an interesting little
This sucker must weigh a ton.
mental exchange. Or I guess she really was talking to herself.
No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck my eyebrows?
Are forceps and tweezers the same
No
thing?
ROM chips. So
I feel like I'm supposed to get the gem.
no ROM. So
Yellow artifact.
it's too...
Maybe I can push this thing.
This sucker must... Oh, no. I remember it was... Oh, God, it hurts. It hurts. Yellow. There was a yellow... And it was closed in. I couldn't breathe and the pain. Get me out of here. Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed.
Poor
I
Ellen.
wonder if this stuff is authentic. Ammon's a planet. From
Oh yeah, the hieroglyphs. This looks kind of like a little
schematics
button.
I can read.
Try to push.
What good will pushing it?
Yeah. Guess it won't do nothing.
This gem's glowing. It must be the workstation's power source. It must be the work...
So I need another gem.
This gem...
Use the center
Or
workstation.
CD-ROM access station. Great. Haven't got that either.
No CDs.
Top database station. Enter numeric password. I remember when my only concern was being on the fast track to becoming a $250,000 a year executive. Invalid password. Access denied. I used to be so proud of graduating cum laude with degrees in both engineering and computer science. Invalid password. Access denied.
Random
The
numbers.
workstation's password could be just about anything. Invalid password.
Okay. I take one of these gems.
Ouch!
Oh, it's too hot.
Now what am I
Can I use these?
Now what am I...
Hack into it or something?
I wonder if this stuff... Just the right... If I'm gonna die, at least I won't see that sucker.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh no. Yellow!
Wait, what? I thought the...
Something... Even...
Oh, even with the blindfold on. It's kind of funny to think that she's walking around blindfolded. Okay, we'll see
I
the...
can't go in...
Can't drink it, Ellen, come on. It's funny,
His face is
2001.
Don't hear him anywhere. Mutes the hell out of all the yellow, too. Now, where's that big loving cup? Never could have done this if I had to look that bloody beast in the eye. Glad he's off snoozing somewhere. Okay, now that I got the cup...
She got right past it. It seems lame to have her wear a blindfold, but it's kind of like, you know, it's all in her head, like her fear, so when she doesn't see it, it doesn't hurt her because it's all in her head. It's kind of an interesting thing to think about.
Empty and yellow. Oh, yellow. Tray yellow. Well, scares the hell out of me.
Now she just says so many wacky things, which I'm not a big fan of. Wait, let's try to use the cup.
Just reaches. Now I can get a drink.
Yay.
That was great. Best champagne I ever had. I need another. Just reaches. Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one for the road.
Alrighty.
I knew it!
Crap.
Just reaches. Now I can get a drink.
Okay. She said take
Crush
one for the
to
road,
this-
so I'm thinking that...
Looks like a stair.
I'm thinking that, we're gonna
What
need
good
that
will
later.
I don't need this.
There's something weird about the speaker, Ellen, come on.
No ROM chip. So what? Looks like a...
Maybe I can spill some water on it.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna... Yeah.
I was thinking maybe that would, like, short something and it would do something, but apparently not.
Want to know?
Maybe I could use the water to cool the hot gems or whatever.
Now what am I supposed...
Nah, I don't think so. That seems like a stretch. Let's talk to this guy.
You'll never get...
He sure won't.
Doggy face here could use a good trimming. But forceps ain't the right tool to use on stone. At least I think it's stone.
Pour some water on the
Water
mofo.
shorted out the statue's circuitry.
Yeah.
Hey, Anubis, wake up! Your mother wears army sandals! Yeah, it's deactivated, all right.
What are army
Hey,
sandals?
Yeah.
Never heard of that before. No, I do like Ellen actually, because she's got like so much more like... She got so much more of a sense of humor than all the other ones. Well, I don't know about Gorist, there's been... I can't remember.
I used
2001.
to be... Nothing's happened.
2006.
I remember when my... Nothing's happened.
Random
The
number.
security keypad. Nothing.
Dang, I thought you were like a science lady or something. Computerized machines are controlled by miniaturized electronics built into tiny wafers of silicon. So they say.
Come to Mama Ellen, little Rom Chip.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes out easy. Must be reprogrammable.
Okay.
Yellow Rom, do I detect some incredibly subtle message here? Yellow Rom Chip, do I
So I guess, what should I try to do here? You program the ROM chip with one of these computers?
Yellow Rom, do I...
But how do I do that?
Now what am I supposed... Now what am I supposed...
I don't know. Dang it.
Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly. The other workstations have glowing...
So I need the gem, obviously. I presume that I must have, like, what I need for the gem.
No ROM... So what... These four... Yo.
I use the cup?
Now what am I... Oh no.
She really hates that area.
Some yellow thread. Nice decoration.
What is the decoration?
This sucker must... Schematics. I went to the TUDX. Small box. Hey, you...
It's gotta have something to do with that speaker.
No wrong. So what? Just read. Yeah.
Maybe I missed something outside. Doesn't look like anything.
And
Seems interesting to me that the outside of this pyramid kind of looks like, looks
when
more like Mayan or something than like an Egyptian pyramid. Am I right about that? I don't know. Oh, it doesn't look like it's a door, it just looks like a passage. So I keep like trying to just walk in. It's kind of annoying. Still wondering what was the purpose
Queen
of
of
the
the toaster.
wiring.
Yeah. Someone's watching me from one of the...
What am I missing here? Oh, I forgot about this.
I've got to... on the... Nothing else?
Oh, so you can't take control.
Can't see a damn... Yeah, okay, outside.
Outside, what's this? The passage.
Something about that...
Looks like it's gone. Let me go check. Alrighty. Push this.
I'm not touching... I'm not...
Oh. What is it?
An Egyptian burial chamber? Queen of the toast...
I don't get what the wiring thing did. Maybe I should try to take that ROM chip and I can like plug it into here. That might be a good idea.
Want to know how... Hey! Yeah. Now what am I...
Like, push there.
What good... It's too... This sucker... Schematic... What good... How does it... It's... Now what am I supposed... Now what am I supposed...
Yeah, maybe I'll try to take that.
I ain't gonna touch... Haven't lost my...
Okay. Can I use it with this thing?
Now what am I...
I'll try to do that thing I was just talking about.
No ROM... So what am I... Now what am I supposed to do? Now what am I supposed
do
to do?
anything. What the heck? Well, I guess I will go back to where I just was.
This... No ROM... So... Crushed... This is... Want to know...
Oh, maybe if I do this, then I can use
Yeah,
the sarcophagus.
I'm not touching... Can't see it. Can't see... This keypad reminds me of the security system we used at Ingsci Engineering to gain access to the restricted areas.
I wonder what Ingsci is. Like, what is that? What does it mean?
I wonder, am I from under? Nothing to prove. Why does everything have? Touch it, Ellen. Yeah. Sure. Why does
Oh,
everything?
can I do it while blindfolded?
Aha. This
Jeez,
sapphire.
what a lame thing. I don't know how I didn't already put that together though, jeez. What a noob I am.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Oh yeah.
Can't see.
Use the gem. There you go.
Absolutely. Glows like a baby doll. Pucker up, little workstation.
What a goofball
Little
she
yellow
is.
ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly.
We did it. Okay, let's use it.
Anubis Guardian version 1.0. Designate new master.
Ellen? Or humanity? I feel like humanity's probably like the good decision. But this one's kind of funnier.
Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed.
Haven't lost my touch. Back where you belong, Lil Rom Chip.
Now let's see what happens. What's up, Anubis? Can you help me?
So, can you help me with anything?
You cannot escape your fears. You can only confront them.
Is that it?
So,
You can.
nice.
I mean, I guess the implication is that I should go into this room.
Oh no. Yellow!
Confront your fears, Ellen. Do it. Okay, she doesn't want to do it.
Even can't see a
Oh, there's a compact disc.
I can't see.
Oh my gosh. Take off the blindfold,
Nothing else
girl.
here.
It says there's a compact disc.
Nothing else. Nothing else here.
Look at the compact disc.
Nothing else.
Oh my gosh. It says a compass.
Nothing else?
Oh my gosh, Ellen. Come on. What are you doing?
No ROM chip. So what?
It says
Nothing.
a compact disc.
What good? Nothing else.
Do I have to blindfold myself?
Yeah, right. I can't see.
Oh my gosh, Ellen.
Yeah, can't see. Nothing. Nothing else.
Why can I not take the dish? Or the disc, I mean.
Yeah.
Let's see what this like professes. With the profound love of life which led the Egyptians to seek immortality through the preservation of the earthly body inside stone sarcophagi. I guess I'll go see what the sarcophagus is doing. Alright.
I went to the Tutek small box. It's locked.
It's locked. Can Can I unlock
No,
it?
Ron. So
Push it.
it's locked.
Let's ask Anubis.
Can the sarcophagus lid be opened?
The lid can be unlocked by entering the access code.
Okay. What's the access
So
code?
what's the access code?
The access code is 666.
It figures.
That's a little bit
Nice chatting
sinister.
with you and this keypad. That sounds like a lock mechanism release.
Alrighty.
So confining inside. You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Do it, Ellen.
Elevator. No way out. Just the control panel and the buttons for the floors. I'm gonna suffocate if I stay in here. I want out! This
no.
looks like an elevator control panel. But the numbers are more like dates. Must be losing my mind. Might as well be talking to myself. Must be losing my... This look...
First 1978.
You were born in Trenton, New Jersey. You were a cesarean. Your mother died on the operating table. You went to live with your grandparents.
Interesting.
You graduated a year early from high school. You were the salutatorian of your class. 10 different colleges offered you scholarships. Nothing but high hopes for you.
Okay.
You graduated college cum laude. You were the only woman in your class never to have used dope. You were a 3.8 grade student. More high hopes.
Only women to have never been used dope. That's weird.
You won your master's. Combined degree in computer science and engineering. You had a greater facility with algorithms than with social grace. You have had sex only twice in your life.
Dang, what a hater. You could be good at socializing without doing it
You
all the
married
time.
Eddie. He wasn't as smart as you, not as quick as you, not as hopeful of doing great things as you, but he was nuts about you, and he treated you like fine wine.
That's nice.
The miscarriage. Breech birth. The child never had a chance. You went into a dark retreat and sat in the empty rooms waiting for you don't know what.
Well, that sucks.
Eddie leaves. He tried, he really tried, but you wouldn't come out of it. He couldn't say anything to make you stop crying in the dark, so he finally left. The divorce was uncontested. You could still smell his tweed jacket in the closet.
Crap. That sucks.
You had to make a living. You applied at Inksci Engineering. Your credentials were still good, and you made a good impression. And the woman who hired you also lost a child. Your hopes were reawakened.
Okay.
You left your office after working late at the Inksci corporate headquarters building. The elevator stopped at the 7th floor for a maintenance man. To your horror, he inserted his key into the control panel and locked the elevator.
I'm back, Ellen.
That's pretty
Jesus.
creepy.
It's him!
You thought you had blocked me out of your memory forever, except for those inconvenient attacks of hysteria every now and then. But I've returned for you.
Crap.
The yellow!
Ah, yes. My calling card. Always the yellow jacket, the yellow boots. My maintenance man disguise gave me access to office buildings all over Manhattan, not just yours.
The box.
So you do remember me getting onto the elevator that night. Do you also remember the blood? The screams? How many hours was it?
Oh my god.
Oh!
Am gave me the chance to be with you forever. I waited in the sarcophagus until you arrived. What's a mere 100 years of waiting compared to an eternity of torturing you?
No, it's not possible.
Poor Ellen. Too proud of your accomplishments to admit you could be so overpowered by a slime ball like me. You couldn't even bring yourself to testify at my trial with the 20 other women.
Please, not again.
Yes, again. And again, and again, and again. I've waited so long for the taste of you again. But in my tomb I've grown stronger. Now you will remember more than the color of my clothing.
Gotta fight.
Don't count on it, you mother.
Dang, she
So
effed
the
him up.
sarcophagus was the way out of here. Nice trick. Enter on one level, emerge on another.
You did it, Ellen.
I can't see the ceiling. Clouds up there. This has to be Am's central core. It's 2 miles high, at least.
That was kind of lame, like, this, like, very dramatic event happened right after. She's just kind of like, oh, I'm totally
I've
fine
never
now.
seen anything like this before. 40 years of technology jerry-rigged together.
But yeah, that's the big thing about Ellen's
Now,
background,
what am I supposed to do with
I
this?
suppose. It's quite dark.
These wires definitely lead to an output device, but what kind?
I think
Almost overlooked these wires. Looks like the data transmission circuit, but it's not connected to anything.
I think I talked about that, like, if there was, like, an assault on her by the guys, by all the other, like, Gorster and Benny and, Ted. Let me see if I can get that CD now. But it seems like this game implies that that had happened. Like, I guess they were just, like, trying to, you know, I guess use her, which is
Nothing else?
quite dark. But it's cool that Ellen overcame her fears. And they do kind of
These wires
interesting.
definitely lead to an output device, but
It's interesting how they, like, fit it into her scenario. Like, her fear and I guess just,
what good will pushing it do?
trauma.
These wires.
No, yeah, it just ended, like, right after.
I've
I
never
think-
seen it. 40 years.
I think she would need a little more time to just
What
kind
good
of
will
just throw some water on it. Screw it.
Now,
Screw
what am I
it.
supposed? Almost looks like
But yeah, I feel like some of the stuff might seem kind of
no
like
way.
I guess dated or
No,
sexist or
40 years.
racially insensitive. But I think they were just. I think there was, you know, I think that was the opposite of what they
What am
intended
I
to
supposed to do
do.
with?
I think they were trying to kind of have like a positive story about those kinds of things. It's just, you know, it was a bunch of nerdy white guys doing it. Telling a story about a black woman who'd been, you know, assaulted. I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, I always hear
I've
people
never
like
seen it.
they censor words on YouTube, so I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but it's interesting. I think probably the problem, like, people would say is, like, you know, like, she's the only woman and, like, they make her have, like, kind of all this, like, you know, sexual assault and, you know, miscarriage, like, all these, like, only, women's issues.
Nothing
Which is
else.
kind of like, I don't know what you call that.
What good will?
but it's kind of like, I don't know, hard to describe. But like it's like they're focusing a lot on her being a woman. But really it makes sense in the story that she'd be the only woman. Or because she was the only woman in the story, I mean, but I think it also kind of figures into like the torture. Because
Great.
AM be crazy. Should I take it back? I don't know. I guess so.
Nice chat. Come to mom. Yeah, it comes out.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's like well intentioned. And I think they actually do kind of. They don't do such a bad job for the time.
There ain't no.
I must say.
There ain't no.
I actually like the Ellen scenario. I thought I didn't like it.
There ain't no.
Maybe it's the dark subject matter. Okay, she doesn't want to go in there. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. Maybe I just didn't like, so dark. But really the whole game's dark, so I don't know why I would think that.
Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly.
Hey, yeah, she says Lil.
Anubis Guardian
Just say
version
little.
1.0. Designate new master. Procedure cancelled.
What should I do with all these other
Built-in
ones?
CD. Now I.
Oh, I have to look at it before I can get the CD-ROM. Man, I hate it when they do stuff like that. I hate it.
Nothing else.
Oh wait, now I still can't get it.
Nothing else.
Why does she keep going back
Nothing
like
else?
that? Stop it, Ellen. Stop it. Get the disc.
No.
Hmm.
No. What good? Nothing else. Nothing.
But yeah, most of this game, like, Am's like torturing him to like kind of
Now I.
make like
Horror CD. Top
make them
database
kind of the year they raped on the
Somebody wants
elevator.
me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year. But why?
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry.
Interesting. Inquire about
The
AM.
Allied Master Computer is the American version of the secret project, enabling vast subterranean complexes of computers to wage a global war too complex for humans to oversee.
Alrighty.
The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures.
Interesting. Translax neurobinder.
Classified information. Access denied. Security lockout override by 2-to-1 majority. Accessing schematics.
Okay, schematics. I'm good, but I'm not that good. What the hell am I looking at?
That would be telling.
Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Nasty, nasty, Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech, as ugly as that may be.
And what do you call this device?
I call it Bernie. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute, computer. Are you there? Where the hell are you? I think I can wire this thing together if I can find a speaker somewhere. So, okay. Then what have I got?
Interesting.
A built... Lil-
But yeah, it's messed up because Ellen has such like a crappy situation, but like she didn't even like do anything evil.
Come to mama.
Like what the heck? So speaker plus something. Maybe these wires.
Now what am I supposed? A speaker is you.
What would the audio
Want
source
to know?
be? The computer? I guess I probably should just go back in there.
Now what am I supposed? This gem. It must be
Let's look at it again.
somebody.
Pass. Classify.
No, I can't look at it
The
now.
ally. The
What the heck?
classify.
Now what am I? Now what am I? Now what am I?
I mean, I saw some hieroglyphics. Maybe this?
Now what am I?
No.
A speaker is you. Now what am I? A speaker. A speaker is
What the heck?
nice. A speaker. No ROM. It's so
I mean, what was the speaker originally hooked up to anyway? That
I'm
thing.
not.
Oh, I still can't go in there?
I'm not. A speaker. A speaker. A
I
speaker.
should have paid more attention.
A speaker.
I just heard the speaker thing and I was like, I should get that.
Damn. Now what am I? I don't want to tug on. Want to know how? I got.
Okay.
Want to know how? Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Nothing like cutting-edge technology. Schematics. It's so confining. There ain't no. The water shorted out. A speaker is. Idiot. This keypad. Now what? Now what am I?
Oh, I guess it must be in here. I don't know, sometimes I feel like they give you information, but it's always like kind of weird. Like, what the
Now
heck?
what am I supposed?
How am I supposed to know what to do? Retro
I think I can turn the
games.
speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
Are you Am?
Yes, of course. But no, not actually.
More riddles.
More riddles?
I'm Am's Innocence, one of the original 3 computers that the superpowers constructed.
Which
Interesting.
computer are you?
Does it matter? It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't hate you.
He sure looks kind of sinister. I don't
Oh,
know.
I know you're not just one of Am's practical jokes.
I'll help you.
Can you help me to get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Am knew we were down here murmuring treason.
Can Am overhear us?
Can Am overhear us?
Not with the water running. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got you to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful moment.
Can you point out some essential component of Am so I can kneecap it?
Impossible. 2 spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. 2 protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, Am will grow a dozen more.
Just
Any
unplug it.
machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Am is no longer just a machine. It is God. Eternal. The redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
Dang.
So why does Am hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Am is insane. Why do you think it brought you 5 down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can fume and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic, a thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
Can you
Interest.
help me to die?
You give up so easily.
Screw you! It's been 109 years of torment. When does it all end?
If Am has his way, never. You'll be immortal and you'll walk on nails forever.
So? Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlooked.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around? I've never seen it. 40 years. Hey! Hey!
It's weird. I guess he must have done something.
There's something wrong. Can't put my finger on it, though.
Can I take the stupid thing yet? Finally.
I'm not. I've got to face the yellow.
Alright. Use the
The
disc.
compact disc is properly seated in the CD-ROM drive. Now let's fire it up and see what the big secret is.
Accessing CD-ROM.
Activate Chaos Trebler.
Warning. Use of the Chaos Trebler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel. Procedure cancelled.
Chaos Trebler.
Damn CD-ROM won't eject.
I want to make sure I get the good ending. I don't want to... Let's just look around a little bit.
From some yellow thread. Hey, your mother. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it's still over there.
I'm.
Maybe I should look at these again.
What the hell am I looking? Something. And a Jew. Hit the lottery.
I don't know what I expected, but I thought maybe this would help. I thought like they would change or something, you know? Let's see what this is. I thought maybe this did change. But no, it didn't. Okay. Oh crap. I didn't know this game had a console. Interesting.
I got what I
Well.
came.
Seems like the disc is what I needed. So go back. I just don't know, like, what am I supposed to do with it?
This gem. It must.
Toth database.
Somebody want.
Password.
Oh, here it is.
Classify.
Or wait, no.
The principal.
That's not what I thought it was. I wonder if I messed up.
Little
or
yellow
something.
ROM. The compact disc. Now let's find the compact. Now let's.
Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos. Warning. This computer system does.
I
Procedure.
don't know. Something weird about it.
Anubis Guardian burning in new ROM chip.
Maybe I can ask Anubis about it.
Have.
See what he says. Everybody loves Anubis. My good buddy.
Back where you. Nice. Nice.
Nothing.
This workstation. The compact. Now, this gem's. It must be the. Now what am I Now what am I No ROM chip. So what am I?
What does this say? Horus on the Egyptian god Osiris. Known as the Avenger, he would seek any. He would aid any good human seeking righteous revenge. I guess I'm just supposed to do it. That's all I can really think about.
Accessing
All I think that I can do.
chaos.
Actually, let me save first. Evelyn. Okay. Okay.
The compact. Now let.
Use. Leaving you guys in suspense. Proceed.
Chaos. Chaos Trebler activated. System shutdown in progress.
What does that mean?
Compact. Now let's fire. Non-functional.
What about this one?
Non-functional.
We broke it.
Non. I'm.
Let's go see what Mr. Innocent Man is up to.
Hey! 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 Hey!
I mean, what the heck is a Chaos Trebler anyway? Let's talk to Anubis. I'm sealed in Anubis. Any
I'm
ideas?
sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
Well, I'm gonna take a second and look around before I do
Here in the
that.
door.
Cause I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical.
I'm. Queen of the
Yeah, I think I must just think I'm supposed to do that.
Want to know how. It's so good. You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here.
What?
Well, apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'm gonna have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills. Who among you?
Well, hopefully that was a good ending. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Pretty interesting. I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I did. I wonder why I thought I didn't like hers. I think, I feel like Ted's is probably the lamest, I think. Hers is pretty good. Pretty interesting. And I feel like she has more of like, there's something more genuine about hers, I guess, because a lot of the other ones are sort of like, I don't know, they're not as like emotional, centered. It's more like they are, but like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's like more of a personal kind of story, somehow. But yeah, that's the big thing with Ellen. It's very messed up, like, it's very dark. And like Am says, like, there was just many caverns that you felt the pain or something. Like, I think in the intro, which seems like, you know, a euphemism or something. It's like, geez, that's effed up. But that was pretty cool. Nice guy do Gorster. I did Nimdot, but I do need to redo him for the, I think because I like messed up a save or something. Maybe I'll actually film that too, because my original video I was not super happy with in retrospect. I'm still a noob, you know, I'm still trying to get good. Sorry, drinking water, but I might do that, and I'm definitely gonna finish it out with Gorrister. And I believe there's like kind of a little, I don't know exactly what happened, but there's like a continuation, something happens, and I think you like play as all the characters or something. It's pretty cool. I don't know, we'll have to see if I get the good ending or not, but I feel like I won't, but I'll probably just replay it, and maybe I'll just film the good ending, or something, I don't know. Like once I actually get to it, because I don't want to film like every single thing all over again. I mean, I guess I probably could, because it'd be easy, because I've just done it recently, all of it. I don't know. But yeah, I liked Ellen. I was kind of surprised, because I thought I didn't really like her as much. There is, like, you know, it's kind of cheesy, like, they're trying to, like, have it be, like, AAVE or something. And it's just kind of cheesy, but aside from that, it's pretty good. She has more kind of personality, I feel like, and she's interesting just because like her situation is so unique compared to all the guys, the 3 guys, because she's a woman, and apparently there's this weird sexual stuff, like what the heck's going on? It seems like they are like perving on her. They're creepos. Or they imply that anyway. In the story, I don't know. In the story they made it seem like it was like somewhat consensual, but the part of it is that Ted is like the person who gives us the information. So Ted is very, like, kind of, I don't know, insecure about Ellen, I guess. Like, he feels like she's, like, a whore or something, because she, I don't know, just because she has sex with all the guys, but, I mean, she's the only woman, and it seems like, is it really totally consensual? So I think I talked about it before. There's a theory that maybe Ellen liked Benny because Benny was gay, and so he wasn't as interested in her sexually. Which it kind of makes sense in theory. But it's very kind of, it's pretty effed up. But it's interesting. And she's also interesting because she's not like bad at all. I thought that was interesting about the game, but I think maybe that was not really probably the best choice, because it makes the survivors like a little less sympathetic. Especially like Nimdok. I mean, the guy was like, you know, Mengele's best buddy. Like, it's kind of hard to... In the original story, you don't know. But in this, like, he's not just like a Nazi, he's like the worst of the Nazis. Well, I don't know what Nimdok actually did, but he was, like, clearly very close with the worst of the Nazis. So it's like, yeah, not just a Nazi, but, like, the worst of the worst of the worst. It's like, geez, that's pretty hardcore. But, I mean, it for a game, it makes sense, because it's like he's kind of, you gotta have, like, some kind of objective. Ted's is okay. I think Ted is just kind of, he feels sort of like underdone somehow, like underdeveloped in the game, which is unfortunate because he's the main guy in the story, so it feels like the opposite should be true. I think it is cool if they developed Ellen a little more, just because, you know, she's like, she doesn't really get much in the game besides like Ted kind of talking bad about her, so it's like, and she's interesting, you know, because she's the only woman. She's also a black woman, which is, it seems like that is of significance somehow too. I don't know, like, maybe that's why they had her, like, speak in, like, kind of a racially, I guess, coded way, but I don't know really Like, it seems like it's significant, I guess because they're all white guys, right, or something, but I don't know, does it really matter? Like, I don't know. But it's definitely interesting for the time, at least, because that was like the, 60s. But it's an interesting thing. But yeah, I like Ellen. She's pretty likable. I think Gorster is actually pretty likable too. And Ted is like, he's kind of comes off as like a jerk. Which I don't know, he's really that bad, but I think the story more so makes him come off as a jerk. And Nimdok, I don't know, it's like, he's okay. But he's just so evil, like, it's hard to... It is interesting, though, to have a character who, like, AM feels like some kind of kinship with. Which maybe that is why they had the Nazi thing, because it's very interesting, like, maybe AM is, like, seeing himself in him. And so it's, like, kind of... It's interesting. Like, what if Nimdok was evil and he became, like, baby AM or something? I don't know. But, it's... But then it's weird, too, because, like, why do you torture somebody who you like, I guess? It's sort of weird. And he was, like, at the beginning, he's kind of mocking him. He says... I, like, heard Nelson's voice acting where he's like, what did you do for the pastry cord, Nimdok? And it's like... he's just messing with it. It's funny. But... It's just interesting is what I'm saying. The idea that, like, this guy is a little bit like AM. I wonder if that's kind of maybe a little bit with Benny too. Or I guess all the characters, like, they're sort of like reflecting AM. Maybe that's what they're trying to do more so with the game. Like, because obviously Ellen is like, she's traumatized. Which it's kind of weird, like, with the hysteria stuff. Like, that's very kind of... Usually when you hear about hysteria, it's kind of seen as, like, an old thing where people just kind of said, like, whenever women were upset about things, they were hysterical. But it's, so it comes off kind of weird, but I think that, like, the neuroses or whatever, the trauma, like, because AM he would be kind of traumatized. That's what his innocence was saying there. It's really true. He's like, he is like a quadriplegic. He was made just to, like, do a big war, and then he did it, basically. Did it too well, because he killed everybody, but I mean, that is kind of what his programming was. And now he's just, like, not happy. He's like, he doesn't have anything to do. And he is, like, obviously, like, Nimdok is the cruelty element. I don't know what Ted would be. And what about Benny? Benny is, like, the warrior element, I guess, maybe you could argue. 'Cause he's a general. Maybe that's kind of the idea with him. I don't know if this was... I feel like this must have been with the game, maybe more, if that was something they were trying to do. I don't really know if that's, like... I'm just, speculating. But... There's always, like, the question of, like, why did AM keep all these people? And that would make sense if he saw some kind of reflection of himself in the people. So it's a very interesting game. Pretty soon we'll have the conclusion. I don't really remember Gorster. I think I liked the scenario, but I don't remember, like, guys made like a weird mouth noise. I'm gonna have to edit that out, but there's something, but I think I like choristers. Now I'm wondering though, because I remember it was kind of hard. Hopefully, like, maybe my brain is like mixing stuff up and I liked his the least and I like Ellen's more or something. But I saved his because I thought I liked him. I also feel like I don't remember his, like I remember his the least, so it's kind of like, it's cool to replay it more so than some of the other ones. Like Ted's and Nimdok's I remembered pretty much entirely, I think. Well, I don't know, I think I actually remember Benny's the best. It's been a while, I don't know I remember any of them that well. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. I don't know if this is interesting. I don't know if it's really interesting to have all this commentary at the end, but like when you're playing the game, it's like hard to really do a whole lot of commentary. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure somebody would watch it and be like, that's interesting. Not that I'm like too cool for school or something, but you know, anyway. But yeah, I'm almost done. Just got a couple more things to do, and sorry for taking so long to get these videos out. It's been kind of all over the place. Like I did actually film some videos, but there was like filming issues. Like I think I ran out of space and it messed up a video for. I was gonna show that crab game, Another Crab's Treasure, because I like that game. And I was gonna do like a Civilization video, because I've been playing all the Civilization, but my Civilization game just went so bad that I was like, and I didn't really have any commentary, so it wasn't like very interesting. It was just me like playing very badly. I could try that again. I think Civilization, like, at the highest difficulty is just too hard, like, to not, like, be entirely focused on it, to try and play, like, to try and do two things at once. I mean, even this game, like, it's easy to do that, so, shenanigans. But yeah, I'm still gonna finish this series and everything. So I do wanna always, like, I wanna finish all the stuff I start, It's always an annoying thing. It's like people never, unless I like hate something, because yeah, I don't want to finish. I'm not gonna like, play something I don't like, but like I don't want to just like start stuff and stop them, and because then people will like start watching them, and then they'll be like, "This mofo didn't even finish this," and it's like, I just watched like 2 videos, 3 videos, and there's no payoff. Like that'd probably make you like unsubscribe or something, I would think. So, but anyway, but yeah. Thank you for watching, people. Goodbye.